Hello, my name is Faith and you're welcome back to the AFM Stories YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be having a very honest discussion with you on whether you should apply for the Chevening scholarship. We're going to be talking about what Chevening is, what it entails, my review of my 1 year experience, and whether I think doing the Chevening scholarship is worth it. What you should know is I have helped people get a whole range of scholarship, and I've discussed with people who have won all kinds of scholarships, right? So I know the pros and cons. I've grown from the less informed applicant I was 2 years ago. So when I applied for Chevening, I applied for only Chevening. I did not explore any other scholarship opportunity because I saw the scholarship, I was like, this is perfect, I don't want anything else. I saw the return clause, I was like, I want to return to my own country, I don't care, and I applied anyways. But obviously now I would say that I am a little more informed and I don't regret going for Chevening, though obviously there might be some tips that I'll have for people who maybe should not bother applying, because obviously a year can change your mind. There are things that maybe you wish you did differently. But for me, obviously, my motto in my life is don't do anything, don't regret anything. But I'm trying to help you not to make a mistake, and to know whether Chevening is really for you. So I don't really have a script for this video because I want it to be as honest as possible, right? So let's just go into the basics. What is Chevening? Basically, Chevening is a fully funded scholarship that covers your travel, covers your tuition fees, which is like the most important, really. It covers your monthly stipend, so you don't need to work while you're on the scholarship, but you can work in addition to make a lot more money. Lots of people amassed a lot of money, while on the scholarship because they were saving maybe their stipend and working. So imagine how much you amass in a year, right? But as long as you don't do any work that affects your studies as well, so you also want to be careful with that. But yes, it allows you to work and they also pay you whether you work or not, right? They cover your accommodation, so the money they pay you actually covers your feeding and your accommodation. Basically, you can't be stranded. They cover your flights, cover your visa costs, so you don't pay any money for visa as well. So the point is, it allows you to study any course in any university in the UK. So even if it's Oxford University or Cambridge you want to study at, Chevening is willing to fund it. So that is amazing. You get to have 1 year in the UK without worrying about money. Trust me, I know how intensive a master's degree is. You don't want to self-fund if you have an alternative, right? Except you have the funds, obviously, then go for funding. But the only downside, or a downside that many people always talk about, because I think I saw somewhere somebody called the scholarship enemy of progress scholarship. I don't know why you say that. For me, I actually want to address that because I feel like a lot of people watching this want to actually know, because I have returned to my own country and I want you to know what I think about the return clause. So many people don't want to apply because of that return clause, and I think that's valid, to be very honest, but I want you to look at it from this point of view, right? So what is the purpose of Chevening? I think that's the key thing, right? Chevening is not a poverty alleviation scheme, though they don't mind working with people who want to alleviate poverty, but they're not going to choose you out of pity. Oh, okay, this person is poor, the person does not have any money, so let's just give the person free money and the person should just go to the UK and start their life. No, it's not a changing your life scheme, even though it changes your life, right? And I'm going to get to that. What they want is, so the goal of it really is, it's a government funded scholarship, and so they want to fund people that will be lifelong friends of the UK in their respective home countries, and that's why they want you to return home. It's not because they hate you or they feel like you don't deserve to stay in the UK. No, they have so many things they want to do in your home country, and they want people that are committed to doing those things in their home country. So they want people that maybe are running a foundation or are working in a foundation or are working in an industry that requires them to be in their home country. Those are the kind of people they are looking for. And the truth is, if you can't even communicate that in the application, you will get rejected. So If you communicate things like after the scholarship, I want to apply for a PhD, I want to go to US, USA, all these countries, you will get rejected. So for you to even get selected, you have to tell them that you want to return to your home country and do amazing things, right? So don't apply if you don't really have any passion for anything in your home country, or maybe your passion requires you to be out of your country. So I'll use myself as an example, right? I have long-term traveling plans, to be very honest with you. I would lie if I say that I don't plan to return to the UK or any country I want to go to be honest. But I don't plan to return in the short term, right? So I knew that I wanted to return immediately after my master's, because I was running a foundation or an organization in Nigeria, and I care about the organization enough, and I also have other plans and other goals in the Nigerian creative industries in different capacities. And regardless of wherever I am, whatever country, right, I would always be shuffling between Nigeria and that country regardless. So I wanted something that gave me strong ties to Nigeria. So the UK, the reason why they want people that will be lifelong friends is because they want to be partnering with you on your initiatives for the long term. So because I'm a Chevening scholar, some of the projects I want to do in Nigeria, I can easily reach out to the UK government for support, right? So if you have things you're doing in your home country that the UK is doing amazing things in those fields, applying for Chevening gives you an easy access to work with the UK government, right? But if you don't have anything you want to do in your home country, don't apply. There are many other scholarships that don't require you to go back. But if you know that you want to do big things in your home country and you need the support of the UK government in your home country, then apply. There are even Chevening scholars that are back in the UK after the 2-year course, and the UK even organizes like alumni meetups for scholars in the UK. So it's not as if you can never return to the UK, no. But what's the point of investing so much in you if you cannot for 2 years of your life go back and give back to your country? Think about it. Because the point of them funding you, that's why as I tried to explain the funding reason in the beginning, they're not funding you because, oh, you are the most disadvantaged person in the world. Guys, I'm really sorry about those children in the background. This is one of the reasons why I want to leave this country. Yes, I'm saying it because the noise. I'm trying to make a video and there are people just making noise. Like, not because I don't care, but it's just that this kind of thing is not working. And I cannot stop this video because of this kind of thing. So you get me now, you get it. Anyways, I'm kidding. But the point is like, I've forgotten my train of thought. So the purpose of the scholarship is to work with people that when they go back to their home country, they will constantly need the UK. So even if, for example, I relocate to the UK or US or Canada, I will still have my brand running in Nigeria. I can still work with the UK government to carry out my projects. I can still shuffle back and forth, right? But I have gotten a huge highlight in my work in Nigeria. And you don't even have to have a foundation. Even if you want to build a career in a specific industry, because of your status as a Chevening scholar, there's so many opportunities that open up to you. That's another thing, right? From just being a Chevening scholar, I know how many opportunities I've gotten. Like, just people hearing that, oh, you're a Chevening scholar, they want to know more about you, they want to speak to you. Because scholarship is really prestigious, right? So you have to think about long term, right? Are you I just want to leave my home country immediately, I don't care about any other benefit, I just want to leave? Don't apply for the Chevening scholarship. Like, maybe apply for a university funded scholarship or a scholarship that doesn't require you to return back to your home country. There are a few of them, but you're missing out on the prestige of Chevening. You're missing out on the fully fundedness of Chevening. You're missing out on having the UK constantly promoting you for the rest of your life. You're missing out on having access to special networking events. We get a lot of emails inviting us to the British High Commission, networking events, special events with big people, So the point is, yeah, there are obviously benefits to getting Chevening beyond just returning to your home country, and it's just 2 years. Like, a lot of you are watching this channel, I already have 1 year gone in my 2 years, right? So if I want to leave next year, I can literally leave at the end of the year, right? But the point is, is not as bad as you think it is. Plus, for you to even get Chevening, getting another visa type to the UK or any other scholarship will not be that difficult. Getting a PhD 2 years after will not be that difficult, right? So think about it. But also there's the other side, right? So yes, I'm saying all these fancy things. Did I feel like staying back in the UK? Yes. Because at the time I was in the UK, there were lots of news around my home country that I was not really excited about. I also started worrying about, issues with filming, right? So the unstable light issues, also issues with data and broadband, it's still affecting me. I did shoot a live Zoom session last week, and after paying for 4 different broadband providers, the video still cut 3 times in the Zoom session, right? And my partner had to hold it down for me. So there are things like that that make me just feel like, yes, I want to build brands in this country, but I might have to build it from a distance, right? But I already have a country that cares about the kind of work I'm doing on my side. So you have to think about the long game, not just the short term, because that 2 years will pass. I don't know why I keep stressing that, okay? But are there other opportunities for you to stay back? Yes, I have friends that won scholarships like MasterCard, Erasmus, university-funded scholarships, and are staying back and they're also doing this, working on their brand from the distance, right? But they don't have that UK government support. They don't have that extra, one of the most powerful countries in the world supporting them, right? Now, the way I'm saying all these things, you feel like, oh, once you come back from Chevening like this, opportunities will be following you back to back. No, let me be honest with you, it's not like that. The same dedication, the same push, the same self-starting that pushed you to apply and get Chevening is the same thing you need to do in the UK. So that Chevening name, use it to your advantage. Grab all the opportunities while you're in the UK. When you come back, that Chevening thing, use it to your advantage. You're not going to throw opportunities on your lap. You have to show that you're somebody worth collaborating with. So it's not an automatic, oh, UK government to support me immediately. No. There are many people that have not done things with the UK government, So like the point is, you obviously still have to hustle, but you have it a little easier in terms of access to the UK. You have networks inside. You have an inside man, basically, right? So review of my 1 year. How did I feel being a Chevening scholar? I actually enjoyed it because I didn't work. I worked at the end of my master's. Maybe I should have worked from the beginning. Maybe I'll have had a whole lot of money, but I didn't work because I wanted to focus on my academics, which I did, and I eventually graduated with a distinction. Yay! Anyways, I enjoyed a lot of networking, though I did my scholarship in the middle of a pandemic, so my networking opportunities were actually limited, right? But for you that is applying now, the ground is open for you because you have access to a lot of physical events where you can network, right? What else? Yeah, obviously, you will barely have any visa issues because it's almost automatic that you get a visa. That's for people that already had previous visa issues. If you win Chevening, you're sure that you will not have any visa issues because everything is... I think I got my visa in like 2 days and I didn't pay for like super priority or anything. I didn't even pay for anything really because they paid for everything, right? But it just makes studying abroad really easy. However, it's not for you if you don't have anything tying you back to your home country. Like, don't do it because you'll be miserable, right? I do know a couple of scholars that regret taking the scholarship just because of the return clause. And it's because they were building corporate careers that did not require them being back in their home country, right? Their goals aligned more with multinational organizations. And when you go to the UK and you see other international students applying for post-study visa, work visa, other visa types, you might start to feel somehow. And sometimes you might not even want to, you might want to return back to your home country. And then you get to the UK, you see a working system. I think that's what affected me, right? I saw a working system. I saw that I could really do my work easier in a location that makes everything faster. And I'm like, okay, why am I returning? This is not working. I can actually shuffle. But I already done the scholarship. I already applied. And it did affect me for a few months. But obviously, when I got back and I saw the work I was trying to do. I saw the lives I was trying to touch. I was like, okay, yeah, you actually needed to come back. Forget about the beauty and the beautiful system and everything. You do actually have to come back, you know. Yeah. So, do I think the Chevening scholarship is worth it? I definitely think it's worth it because you have fully funded scholarship, right? And then you have the prestige of the Chevening name, but it's up to you to use it to your advantage. It's not an automatic, oh, I'm a Chevening scholar and that's it. You have to be visible. You have to toot your own. And you obviously don't have to be complacent. So not just say, oh, I've won Chevening and then my life is made. No. Using the Chevening platform, you can apply for other opportunities. Because you have Chevening, it will be easier for you to get other opportunities, like maybe travel opportunities, conference opportunities, fellowships, boot camps, launch pads, because they've seen that a country like the UK has invested in you already. There are other opportunities that are in my medium-term goals now, or short-term goals really from now, that just being a Chevening scholar and winning a scholarship like Chevening has already helped me with the requirements, right? So the point is, think about it beyond just funding my master's, I have to go back, but one of the biggest countries in the world validating that I am a potential leader, I can be so much, and then having them as a lifelong friend, and then for 2 years working on whatever it is I'm working on. Plus, you don't even, after you stay 2 years in your country, you not feel like going back again, to be honest, or you might feel like going back, but you can shuffle between both countries. You don't have to be stuck to one place. Think about building your future to the point that you don't have to be in another country, living a life you're not happy living, working at a job you don't care about because of lack of opportunities where you're coming from, right? Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong in wanting to relocate for job opportunities. I need to reiterate this because if I'm going to be honest with you, things work better abroad. Even for my field, right? It's one of the reasons why I still have long-term, medium, or whatever term goals. I'm not going to tell you my lifetime line. But one of the reasons why I still want to return to some of these countries is because the work I do, right? I need a working environment to fund it, you know, not to fund it, but to accelerate the work I do, right? So yeah, it's going to be both a shuffling kind of thing. That's really like my goals, really. So if you're someone like me that has strong ties to your home country, then please apply for Chevening. If you don't have strong ties to your home country, you just want a scheme to make your life better, make your family life better, like you don't have time for all this carrying other people's matter on your head, you just want something that can make studying abroad easy, then I don't think you should apply for Chevening. There are other scholarships, even if it's university scholarship that covers just tuition or tuition and stipend. You can actually pay maybe accommodation and feeding fees if your tuition is covered, right? Or if your monthly stipend is also covered. What you don't want to do is, if you have no funds at all, please apply for a fully funded scholarship. Many people tell you things like, oh, you can work and fund your fees, but you can't work and pay your fees and pay for your accommodation and pay for your stipend, and then even traveling abroad costs a lot of money, from the flight fees to the visa fee to the IHS fees for the UK. It costs millions of naira. I don't know what it is in your currency, but like, if you don't have the money at all, a fully funded scholarship is what you need. Having a master's degree with a fully funded Chevening scholarship is going to help you, right? Is there anything I regret specifically? To be honest, I would say not really, to be honest. Though there was a particular school I wish I went to, but like in hindsight, I'm still happy with the school I went because they gave me a lot of amazing opportunities and they are still supporting me even right up to this moment. So I wouldn't even say the school. At first I thought it was the school. But yeah, what else do I regret? I think what I regret is not working while I was on the scholarship. Yeah, I regret that. That's one thing I regret, not working, because I know what peers that worked got, you know. But then I was involved in so many things, my personal goals, the YouTube channel, that I didn't do that. So if I have any tip for you, if you get Chevening, please work. It's just 20 hours a week, you can do it. Final words for you is Chevening is an amazing opportunity that can change your life. It changed my life. It has broadened my mindset. That's giving me access to people that I might not have had access to that fast, because I still believe that I will have had access to the people I want to have access to eventually. But it accelerates your career, gives you a great network of people that are as driven as you and are doing amazing things that you can collaborate with them on. However, if you want to leave, don't apply for Chevening. Number one, it's even unfair to people that are actually doing works that require them to return to their home country, because they are doing works that touch the life of a lot of people. And if you take up that spot and you don't have those kind of goals, you're really being unfair, because there are other opportunities for you that don't require you to go back and develop your home country, right? So yes, I hope that this video has given you clarity on Chevening. And yes, subscribe to my YouTube channel for a lot of videos on Chevening. So on this channel, I have a whole lot of videos on Chevening. Subscribe to the channel, learn from all my videos and my essay tips and my application tips,